walked in and the doctor asked us how we were doing, and we said good, hoping for some good news. And he was kind of, I guess, up in front about it and just said, I don't have good news, your ACL is torn. And at that point, I think I kind of just broke down and started crying, really. Because I knew, not really let down, but I knew there was going to be players and coaches and all that stuff disappointed, upset at the fact that I wasn't going to be able to play. I was upset myself that I'd done all this work from the beginning of 7th grade to get to this point, my senior year, and not knowing that I don't get to play. It hurts. It hurts.
I have been working since 7th grade toward this year. I remember running a route and sticking, and I heard my knee pop. So I went to the doctor, and that's when he told me that I had completely torn my ACL and meniscus again. That's when it actually hit me that like my season was done, because I've been through the process twice already. I know it takes minimum six months, and this was already end of July, and that's when my parents were both there with me, and they were just breaking down because they knew like how I worked, and like they knew it was done for me too.
But for right now in that young man's life, I mean, that's bad news. You know, you don't get to play anymore, and it's your senior year and you're done. But you know, there's no quick fix. There's nothing I'm going to say at that time that's going to, and he's going to jump up and say, okay, good, I'm good now. You know, that's not going to happen. It takes some time. It's got to settle in their head that it is over, and then they've got to make a decision in their mind what route they're going to take. You know, how am I going to handle this?
Come on, Vest. Come on, Vest. That's all you can do. It's a hard route to cover, but you're half a step off every time.
The Monday after I found out my ACL was torn, I went and sat down with Coach Mooch, had a talk with him, and that's when my mindset kind of shifted from it being about me for myself to that I can still help people get better. He brought up a point that kids look up to me, and well, I kind of took that. I can still be supportive and still lead the team, just maybe not on the field physically, but just mentally, vocally, and anywhere I can help out, really.
You're waiting for, that's just hard to cover because you're waiting for somebody to come to you and they both go inside. But you're help from the backers either way.
Just know though, if he keeps on driving you inside, you gotta swim over him and then get back to the outside. One of the first things that went through my mind once I got the news is I was really upset, obviously, that I wasn't gonna be out with my boys there on Friday night, but I still saw it as my team, and I just wanted to contribute and do everything I could to still help out the team in any way I could. Hey, you almost got that catch down here at the end zone.
I know.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that.
You know, something bad happened here. You know, so what do? You got to move on, and that's unfortunately that's a good thing that you're able to learn a lot in athletics. Is things don't always go your way. And when it doesn't go your way, then how are you going to respond to it? And I expected nothing less. They're good hands on the field. Would I rather have them in pads? Certainly, but I'm glad they're still around with us. Well, you know, they're not the only two in the program. You know, I mean, we're not going to go out there and win a football game with Clayton Steele. We're not going to go win a football game with just Jacob Bechka. You know, they're a piece of that puzzle. So when Clayton goes down, much like Jacob, you know, no matter what happens or when it happens, you don't have much time to get ready. You better have been getting ready, you know, and coaches need to keep that in mind also. You have to remind yourself that, you know, you better coach all of them, because you never know when you're going to need this one or that one or whatever, you know, however the cards may fall. You never know, so you better work with all of them, make sure they understand what they're doing, and just know that no matter what role you play on a football team, it doesn't matter what kind of team you're on, you better be ready. And we've had some kids, you know, with Jacob stepping out, with Clayton stepping out, those other ones are like, okay, it's time to go, you know. So we've got some people there, and they're doing a really good job working in those positions. So we're excited about that. You know, they're excited for the opportunity, not why they have the opportunity, but they're certainly excited about the opportunity. And the goal is to go win the football game, starting on September the 1st, and then the 8th, and then on and on and on. And that's got to get across to your players, to the team. It's the game of life, you know. You go, you don't, you know, failure's not an option. You get it fixed and do the best that you can and move forward.
I appreciate the game a little more now. I won't have a senior football season. I know that's something that will drive me to get better. And I believe I can come back bigger, faster, stronger, and better as long as I do the right thing and just really concentrate and work hard.
I'll never say I'll completely close the door because I do love football. It's the greatest sport there is. So I'm definitely going to rehab, and then who knows what might happen next fall. Like, I'm going to go to college, and I'm sure if there's a chance to walk on, who knows, I might do it.